The Victoria Tower, covered in scaffolding, could be taken as an ironic metaphor for the renovations needed inside Parliament. And work might have to extend a little further if the issue of sexual harassment is to be fully addressed. The problem has spread to Hastings, according to the council's leader.
Even in my time on the council, I've seen things that I've thought were inappropriate, you know, coming up to their staff and putting their hand on their shoulder and holding their hand to show them how to do something with the mouse on the computer, all that sort of stuff. See the old blokes hugging young women when they don't want to be hugged, and, you know, it's just, there are some men, I'm afraid, and it is older men, who just behave like that.
The issue of politicians and sexual harassment was highlighted last year when former Defence Secretary Michael Fallon quit his post, claiming his conduct had sometimes fallen below parliamentary standards. Then, in November, suspended Welsh Assembly member Carl Sargent reportedly killed himself after multiple allegations were made against him, shortly followed by the sacking of Damien Green in December, after he lied about his knowledge of a police investigation into pornography on his parliamentary computer, losing him his role as deputy to the Prime Minister Theresa May. Now, when the issue of sexual harassment was highlighted last year, Theresa May did promise a complete overhaul of the current procedures that surround sexual inappropriateness in the workplace. But following speeches from Oprah Winfrey at the Golden Globes and social media campaigns Me Too and It's Time, there's mounting pressure on the government to take some real action. Business Minister Greg Clark invited me to his constituency of Tunbridge Wells to talk about the government's plans.
So one of the, I think, big messages across the country is to give people more confidence that they should be able to come forward and that they will be taken seriously. It's a matter of cross-party consensus. I think all of us need to make sure that that our standards are high, that they're applied and they're kept up to date.
So, as Big Ben sits quietly, the issues of sexual harassment and inequality ring loud, and the focus returns to our politicians to solve this growing epidemic.
Neil Miles, Brighton Broadcaster News.